just talking about the season upcoming that I'm, going to talk about is I think this is like Coach Cohen said. It's the best pitching staff that I've been a part of as I've been here. It's one of the best all around pitch staff that I have. It's like I was telling someone earlier. It's finally the time where I feel like when we go somewhere, everybody else seems to have a Friday, Saturday, Sunday guy that you already know who's going to throw that day. This is the first time I feel like we're going to have that rotation that we're going to have, and it's going to stick with us. And I think that's going to be a big confidence boost for everybody. Everybody's going to know their role instead of having to guess who's going to pitch this day, who's going to pitch that day. And you can't really get focused in when you're trying to wonder what your role is. And I think that's a big key factor for us. Now I know we lost a lot of hitters last year. I know we lost like our third baseman, our shortstop, and second baseman, first baseman. I know we lost all those guys. But what I was telling somebody is we still mesh together with the guys we have, because everybody that's replacing those guys, they might not have played a lot last year, but they were here with us. They were in the locker room with us every day. Most of them were. They were taking BP with us. They were at practice with us. So it's not like we brought in all these people that we didn't know and we had to start from scratch and mesh all over again. We have a lot of guys that have been here with us anyway. They watched us, go to the Super Regional last year. They watched us, win games when we, were down. They watched, they were a part of that even though they weren't on the field with us. So they too are feeding off of that with us, and they've tasted it just like we have, and they want to take us to the next level. They want to take us to Omaha. And everybody asks me what my goal is for this season. And you ask a lot of people and they say, I just want to go to Omaha. I just want to go to Omaha. Well, what I look at is I look on that board and I see where like 8 or 9 teams have already went to Omaha from Mississippi State. Well, I want to be the part of the first team that wins the national championship when we go to Omaha. I want to go down as that #1 team, and that's the goal for me for this season and this team.
Caleb, can you pinpoint one thing that was such a major difference from your turnaround from your sophomore to junior year and the way you were able to pitch?
I think throwing strikes was #1 key for that, and being able to command balls not as well as strikes. When a guy's on third with nobody else, maybe used to, I couldn't throw a ball when I needed to throw a ball, and they might get hit and score a run. Well, now, if a guy's on third with nobody out, I'm using Coach Thompson's terminology here, but I want to be the puppeteer to make them the puppet. I want them to do what I want them to do. So I'm going to make them hit my best pitch, and then if they don't swing at it and I end up walk the bases loaded, well, then it just makes me a force out. So I think the best thing that I've been able to do is command strikes and balls, and being able to place all my pitches, not just throwing strikes all the time.
Caleb, I know you said before, when you get in the game, you don't want to come out, you want to finish it. But are you looking forward to not having to come in maybe in the 5th, 6th, 7th innings as often?
I'm looking forward to it if it means I can throw Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Coach Thompson and all them will tell you that I want the ball as much as I can, and I really do feel confident in that we do have somebody to get to where it's the 8th or 9th inning before I have to come in. But it's just like Coach Cohen had said to me earlier. If I don't have to get used on Friday or Saturday, say we win big on Sunday, then I still might do what I did last year and come in, the 3rd or 4th inning if I have to. But like I said, with the starters we have this year, I don't think if I don't pitch on Friday or Saturday, I still might not come into the 8th on Sunday, and that's a good thing to have because your arm doesn't get as tired and you can make it. If we go to Omaha, then I'll have not as many innings under my belt as I did last year. So I do feel really comfortable with all that.
Any other questions? If not, Caleb will